Hello guys, it is Squezzy, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of the mansion I built. Now I'm super excited to get started. Before we get started, let's see if you can subscribe in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you could, comment down below. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, to start, I'm just going to show you a huge overhead view. So this would be the entrance where all the cars would pull up. Now let's just go around. So you can see that I was not lying. This is a mansion. So when I originally built this, I accidentally forgot to save the game and it was all lost. So if you were to not count the loss, it would have taken me 6 hours, but in total with the loss and everything, that'd be about 12 hours. 12 hours of straight play. This didn't stretch over a day. I did this in one whole day. So this is the whole view. Now you might be wondering, why did you just sit down and play Minecraft for 6 hours? Well, I think I had pneumonia. Yeah, I had pneumonia. That's why. So I hope that was a good enough reason. Okay, now at the front here, when people come up, this is what it's gonna look like. You have all these beautiful flowers. Now you would come in here, and I guess you wait till the door to open, but it's Minecraft, so the doors can't open yet. But then you drive into here, and there's a parking lot there, or if you live at the house, you can drive down here and into the garage. So I'll show you there in a second, but right now I'm just gonna give you a little backyard tour. So right in here is a little fountain, and the chicken's been stuck in here since I built it. We need to think of a name for that chicken. And this is the shed with old tools and garden supplies and junk. None of these have anything in them. And here's another little pond, like waterfall. I'm thinking I might make a secret entrance to a base in there, because I'm that kind of person. And then here is my little garden, and it's fenced off for no like chickens and stuff can get in and stomp on all of the wheat, but I just realized they could just get up through there, so there's really no point to that fence. But yeah, so I'll show you the garage last, because that's one of the coolest parts. So this is the entrance. You walk in, and you have these little windows, and then you keep going, and you're gonna have these big mirrors. So anything that's ice pretty much means it's a mirror, because in Minecraft you had no mirrors, so there'd be 2 big mirrors here. And then in here is the closets, and inside you can like hang up your armor. And then over here is the bench where you can take off your shoes and stuff. And it's the same thing on both sides. And then up here, it's a little entrance, like the people up there can look down here, but you'll see that in a second. And then this is like the main gathering space. Like in a house, you have the main gathering space, like the living room and the kitchen and stuff. Or at least that's what it's like in my house. So this would be like where everybody sits down to have like coffee and tea and just sit and relax. And I might be sounding a bit weird, it's because I'm sick. I have a cold, so my nose might sound plugged. But yeah, just take it as today I'm gonna sound like Elmo. Okay, and here is the like dining room table. I don't know in your guys' houses, but in mine we have this big dining room table, and when we have family over, we all eat at this big table and play board games. It's usually really fun. And so that would be the big dining room table. And then here you have the normal kitchen table where you just eat your normal supper. And then over here is like the kitchen slash bar. So while your parents are making supper, you can sit here and talk to them. Or when I was little, I'd sit here and do my homework while my mom or dad would cook supper. Then in here is like the fridge with nothing in it. I may as well put some what was that, raw pork chops. And then here is the stoves with the sink where you can wash your hands. And up here is just a nice anvil, just in another way for when you can use it without like it's just out of the way. And then here is a crafting table, obviously. And over here is like the sofa. And at my house, the sofa would have a TV here. But I thought, since Minecraft doesn't have real TVs, why not just put a huge window? Because then you can see all the other things in the world. And over here is the computers. So you and your friend can both sit down on a computer and play Minecraft or whatever video game you choose. And then you can both sit beside each other or do homework, whatever you want. And there's like a keyboard here, and then the skull used as the monitor. I think that's what they're called. I have a laptop, so I don't know what it's called. But right here is actually an armor stand. You can kind of see down there. That's how that works. Might do a tutorial. Who knows? And then here you have a huge chandelier. And now you have 3 different ways you can go. So you can go up, you can go into that little area here, or back down this way. So I'm going to start by going back down this way. Okay, so let's go down this way. So here you have the chandelier that goes down to like the entrance I was talking about. Nice little chandelier. And so it's like a little balcony coming around. And into here we have a little hallway going down to a bedroom. And then in here we have a theater where the family can play video games and watch movies together, which I thought was pretty cool because that would be awesome to have in a house where you could all just play video games on a giant screen. I've been to friends' houses where they have a giant screen like that, but I don't have one. I wish I did, and it's quite fun, but I wish there was like more than one TV more than one person could play on it. You obviously can play multiplayer games, but it's just not the same. And then in here we have, I guess you would say, the teenager bedroom. At least that's what it was like in my eyes. Either the teenager's bedroom or the guest bedroom. Because I personally, if I were a teenager, I wouldn't want to be near my family down that way, near the little kids. I'd want my own private little room on the other side of the house. So I have this one bed here. I have a little chair that you can sit on. In here is a closet with a chest. Let's put an ender pearl in there for no reason. Oh, apparently we're putting those in. Okay. And then there's this like a little shelf here. You can put like flowers. And there's a flower there, and you can look down, and the garage is right under here. You can look down on the rest of this. This is personally one of my favorite rooms, just because of the simpleness of it, and it just has such a nice window. But there are lots of rooms to come, so let's label that room number 1. Or actually, there might be labels on these doors. Nope, I'm surprised there isn't. Okay, then in here, we're coming back through this way. And first of all, in here, this would be like the kids' hallway. This would be where the girls would sleep in here and then the boys would sleep in there, or the opposite way around. So in here you have the beds, and there's like, what do you call those? There are, I used to have these when I was a toddler. Fences, we're gonna call them fences, against the side of the bed, for that when you lie down in the bed, you don't fall off. And then you have this nice little foot thing at the end that most beds should have. And then in here you have the closet, and up here you have like the shelves. So you'd have one person would get this, and one person would get this armor stand, and then each person would get a nice shelf with their books on it. And then there's the chest, that's what it was. So that's that room. And then the next room is different. I personally want the next room more, if it's what I think it is. Yes, I'd want this room because it's bunk beds. Like, that's every kid's dream. And you also have this huge window, which I absolutely love. It's my favorite room so far. And then you have the chest up there, and oh, creeper head. Okay. That was scary. Okay, close that up. I thought it was actually a real creeper. Luckily, I'm in creative. Otherwise, I could have gone bad. Horribly wrong. Okay, now in here is you could say the parents' room. I guess the parents would want to be near the kids, but there's a whole bunch of master bedrooms up there I think they'd rather be in. So you could put this as another teenager bedroom. or like sometimes people have their grandma lives with them. They could live here, or this could be a guest bedroom. So it's a master king size bed with a whole everything, the best bed you could ever think of, with the chest. And yes, my OCD is killing me right now because this is uneven, but like, what are you gonna do? And then in here is a walk-in closet with even more space, and there's a huge window right back here. And now to the next room. So this is probably the part you're all going to awe and ooh over, besides the garage. But up here is like, this is the bedrooms that you would want. So you have just like a nice little sitting area here where you can relax and watch TV, except for there's no TV. My sister told me that I should put like a table here and then people can play like board games on it, but I kind of already have that downstairs. I don't know yet. Okay, let's start with, which one? Okay, this is another like teenager / kids room. Personally, I think this should be a teenager's room where 2 teenagers can live. That's why I made it for. That was like the purpose. And so you walk into here, and in here you have like a whole storage area, huge, kind of a walk-in closet. But this is the part that makes it a teenager's room. They each have their little nook. So this is one of them, and I personally want this one, another little nook, and they each have their own windows, which I would personally love. Like, I would never want to share a room, but in this room I'd want to share, because it's just perfect. And you have this huge mirror here, and why it's so dark here is because the mirror kept melting. Okay, now which one's better? Okay, we'll leave this one best for last. Private staircase. Okay, in here, this would be the parents' bedroom, maybe. This is like one of my favorites. You have this windows here, and there is no window there because it's another bedroom. But there is another bedroom here, and up here you have this nice like hanging light, which you could think of as a mini chandelier. You have this huge, beautiful bed frame and you have this ginormous walk-in closet with the mirror and the like shelving where you can put your shoes, and then this one right here. And last but not least, we have the bathroom. This is the double sink bathroom with the toilet here, and then the bath with the hot and cold water. Okay, now what you all have been waiting for, the private staircase bedroom. Go up this staircase, and then in here you have this huge, like, I guess you could say glass, but I'm thinking more of a TV. So you can sit in bed and watch the TV. And then over here, we have another huge walk-in closet with so much space, it's unbelievable. And then over here we have the shower / bath, and a toilet here, and a sink here. I didn't even think about it, but I don't think you'd want a window right beside your toilet. That would be a little iffy. Okay, now what you all been waiting for, really this is what you all been waiting for, the garage. If you stuck through the video this long, I know you're dying for the garage. And if you haven't skipped any of this video, then I'm even happier. I forgot to show you this carpet pattern here. I really like. Okay, in here is the garage, and the reason I made this like this, I know you're all waiting for me to go in there. So there's like a little, like, it doesn't even seem like there's a garage, but there's a little nook in the wall where you can get into the garage. I made it like that for it's just a little private. And then in here you have your garage. This is one of my favorite spots. So in garages you have all your storage. And then you have your, this one is a pickup truck. The back is a bit short, but you get the idea. This is your pickup truck with the doors and the front part. Now let's see if I can get some ladder. Now let's see, is there anything back here? Okay, just for now, I'll destroy that after. So in here is the little driving space with the ender pearl, so you can just sit up here. And then the button to turn on the car. There we go. And then you can exit through this way, or you can go through the garage door. So this is a working garage door, like you cannot get through here. This is locked. But to get out, then you can just see this little hidden button. You press it and you can get right through there. The reason how this works is there's a little trap door under here and fence under here. So you can't get through unless you press the button. Okay, let's go out now. Okay, I'm gonna do a nice little overhead view since it is nighttime, because it's pretty when you do that like that. So this is the last little overhead view. And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and go follow me on Twitter. Thanks for watching so much. And if you like this video, if this video can get a like, 2 likes, let's go with. I know that's barely anything if you're new to my channel, but that'll help me a lot. If we can get 2 likes, then I promise I will show you a tour of this house. Okay, here is it.